The most versatile fruit, pleasing all taste palates, are winning people over for ages. As a pair for cheese to wine, juice, jam, or even jellies, you name it, a grape has got you covered. Throughout history, grapes have been cultivated by many different civilizations, and today they are grown on every continent except Antarctica. Join us in this video. We will be going through the cultivation processes of this beloved fruit. So sit back, relax, and join us on a journey of discovery about grapes. And don't forget to subscribe. The United States is one of the largest grape producers in the world, with California being the leading state in grape production. And today, we'll be venturing into the vineyards of California. They are primarily located in the southern region of the San Joaquin Valley of California. The majority of Californian farms practice harvest between January and February. And as you can see, the process of growing grapes in California typically begins with selecting the appropriate grape variety for the desired use, whether it be for wine, table grapes, or raisins. Next, a site is chosen and prepared for planting, which includes preparing the soil, installing irrigation systems, and trellising. To build a new grape farm, 6-foot long stakes like these will be driven into the ground to create a perch for the seedlings and to install an automatic watering system as a part of the construction of a new grape farm. These workers will start by digging holes for the trees after the irrigation system has been installed. To begin a new life, thousands of vines were transplanted from the nursery to here. And once the vines are planted, they are trained and pruned to promote healthy growth and fruit production. About 900 vines will be planted per acre by these workers, with a 7-foot space between each vine. After a month or so, the vines are allowed to grow vertically along the poles. Currently, it takes at least 3 years for the majority of Californian grape varieties to reach their first harvest. The pruning procedure is carried out in the winter, and in here, as you can see, it's being done on a 5-year-old grape farm. The entire branch structure of the vines will be pruned, and new branches will sprout in the spring. Farmers will continue to trim the leaves as new branches emerge in order to concentrate all of the nutrients left in the branch growth. The stump's bottom-growing young shoots would also be cut down, as you can see. About 30% of the grapes will be cut by these farm workers in order to ensure the quality of those grapes when they are harvested. This pruning, however, can be regrettable if you only have a few vines in your garden or if you have a small vineyard at home. On the majority of Californian grape farms, the fruit-bearing season begins in May, and it takes the grapes about 70 days to reach harvest. Grapes are typically harvested using machines or by hand. Insecticides will be used at this point to shield the grapes from pests and aphids. Additionally, many grape growers in America have implemented modern technologies and techniques to maximize productivity, such as precision agriculture and precision irrigation. This allows them to optimize the use of water and fertilizers, as well as monitor the health of the vineyards. Fruit trees like grapes require regular watering throughout their entire life cycle. A mature vine requires 8 to 10 gallons of water per day during the hot season. And these grapes sure do look like they're ready to be harvested. As you can see, the farm workers are harvesting table grapes. Each grape will be manually cut during a table grape farm's harvesting process, and the undesirable fruit will be thrown away. After harvest, these grapes are processed for their intended use, whether it be for wine production, drying to make raisins, or packaging for sale as table grapes. Around 95,000 workers travel to the vineyards to work during the annual grape harvest season, and they typically make about $18 per hour. Millions of grapes will undergo additional testing before packing after the harvest. and California produced 5.9 million tons of grapes in 2021, making up 95% of the nation's total production and earning an estimated $5.2 billion. California currently grows about 48 different varieties of table grapes. Next, we will go to a wine grape farm where grapes are used to make juice and wine. They are not harvested with the same care as table grapes. It is worth noting that while California is the leading state, other states also have significant grape production. Some of the other states with notable grape production include Washington, New York, Oregon, and finally Texas, to name a few. And with that, we come to the end of our very insightful and entertaining video. To know and learn more about such content, hit subscribe.